If you were wondering, how does it feel to have the Mercedes-Benz GLE 53 Coupe 2024? Or how does it feel driving every day or long trip? How is the interior? How is the seat? How is the ambient light? How's the music? Well, my name is Pearson. I've been a owner of a GLE 53 AMG for almost 1 year, and I've driven almost 10,000 miles. I'll give you my honest review, so stay tuned with me. This question, how does it feel driving the GLE 53 AMG? Well, it's smooth, especially if you drive in the comfort mode. Myself, I drive daily to work, and I also drive when I do long trips from different places, from Los Angeles to San Francisco, and vice versa. So for the long trip, most of the time I drive on the cruise control, so it's self-drive. Sometimes it requires me to put my hands on the wheel to make sure that I'm still alive. But it's self-driving for a very long time, and it's very accurate. The seats, it has nice seats. It's perforated seat with ventilated and heat seats, so it responds to any weather condition, whether it's cold or it's warm. You just have to change. Let's talk about the insulation inside. The GLE, it's very quiet, especially if you drive on the comfort mode. It's very noisy. Once the exhaust opens, it's very noisy. But if you just are driving on the comfort, it's very smooth, and it doesn't make a lot of noise. Another question that I've always been asked, is the cargo enough? Well, it's complicated because this is not a kind of car that you carry 5-6 luggages. It's kind of car like you go for shopping, you buy 1, 2, 3 bags and you put in the bag. Yes, sometimes I do make a long trips, and when I do, I just carry 1 or 2 luggage. So it's not a car that you expect to carry everything, have 6, 7 different luggage in the back of the car. No, it's a car that you go to the mall and you buy 1 or 2, and that's enough. Okay, so we drove. I explained how does it feel to drive daily or long trips. Now remains to say 5 things I like about the GLE and 5 things that I don't like about the GLE. Let's start with the negative. Let's start the 5 things And when I say 5 things that I don't like, I think buying a car with this price and looking at their competitors, I do have opinion, yes, and as a owner, and I think that Mercedes could have done best. Let's start 5 things that I don't like about the GLE. The first thing that I don't like about the GLE, that I think is not just me myself who have experienced this problem, is the connectivity. The Mercedes connectivity, when you try to connect the Apple Play, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, or sometimes it works. In a certain period, it's just disconnect. And for this reason, I start using a hotspot from my phone, and I just connect a Wi-Fi from my phone, and I use the map, and I use it to play also the music that I like. Go inside the system and like I subscribe, so all my music pass from my phone to the Mercedes-Benz. So that's how am I able to play music and navigate. But it's little bit, I feel a little bit sorry that for myself that I can't use Google Map or let's say iPhone Maps, because when I connect, it most of the time disconnect. That's okay. Another thing that I don't like about Mercedes or the GLE is their camera, or their imagine this car has 2 widescreen. It's good, it shows 360 degrees view, but the only problem that I feel, the camera could have more function, or could have been used for more function. For example, I had my car was a Lexus, and Lexus had the option when you are maneuvering in a very short place, it gave you a chance to see how you are turning. So the wheels gave you a chance to see how you are turning. But Mercedes-Benz or the GLE with 2 wide screen, sometimes to see how you are parking, especially if you go forward, you must switch backwards, and that's how the camera activates, and you are able to a short period of time to park in front. It shows, the camera shows. But if that's not the case, you won't be able to see the camera, and that's very bad for a beautiful car with 2 wide screen that cannot have more option to show the camera. Okay, let's jump to number 3. Number 3 problem that I have, I don't know. My Nissan Altima, I always compare with other cars, of course. If Mercedes is well known to be on the top, I'll use Mercedes standard to compare everything. So I have an Altima. My Altima, it has a fob, so I can start the car with my key. And when I start the car with my key and I go inside the car, I just have to press the start, and the car without stopping, will continue driving. Mercedes' problem is the following: you start the car with your application with your phone. Even if you have the key and you go inside the car has to stop and you have to start again. So it's kind of irritating that the AC, for example, if it's hot, the AC that was working has to stop again and you have to start again. So I don't know, it's something that Mercedes has to be to do better. Number four problem that I have, or number four, what I don't like about Mercedes is the shifter. Okay, it's sometimes painful to drive such beautiful car and you still have to shift like old cars, old American cars, like old trucks. It's like modern cars, they don't have any more shifter. All the cars, they became moderns and then use knobs or something else that Mercedes can other Mercedes use. And this one you have to use the shifter, and it's kind of annoying. I wish that the new GLE have the knob where if you want to put park or reverse, you just have to press it somewhere and the car goes. So that's number five, what I don't like about the Mercedes-Benz GLE. Okay, this one, it comes with a camera, but in order to record you have to subscribe and pay a permanent of 200 American dollars. So the camera, first of all, recording loops in 2 minutes. But what I don't like is there are options that the camera says, like in case of anyone touch your car, or in case of an accident, it takes a picture or film or record. But that happens to be not true, because once I was in Santa Monica and I received a notification. The notification is really good if you forget to close a door, a window or anything else. It will send you fast notification. And I received notification and I went in rush inside the car. I parked outside. I went because of the notification. So it happens that when I check the video or any picture, there wasn't any, and I became disappointed. Like I don't know other cameras in the market, but I think with the amount of you pay for the Mercedes camera, you can get better camera with nice features, like that you can even the car can be even on park, and it records all 360 degrees, like, and with the 360 degrees that this car has, you can't even use the camera because it's limited. So those are the 5 things that I don't like about Mercedes-Benz. Yes, not everything is bad about this Mercedes. Let's jump to the 5 things I like about this GLE. The first thing that I like about this GLE is how quiet is inside, especially if you're using the comfort mode. Yes, sometimes I cannot even tell if I'm driving in a comfort mode and I stop. Okay, I can't tell if the car was working or not. I'm not talking about the stop and go. I'm talking about how quiet, how silent is inside. So that's one of the things, the first thing I like about this GLE. The second thing that I like about this GLE is the ambient light. The ambient light, especially during the night, it's beautiful. You can change different lights. I don't know how many lights are there, but there are so many that you don't want even to change. So there are different ambient lights, and during the night it's quiet, it's silent, and the lights, everything work perfect, so it's beautiful. That's what I like about, that's the second thing I like about this GLE. The third thing that I like about this GLE, I'll mix the third and the fourth because they are almost the same. This car, it's very powerful. It's fast. When you change from comfort to super sport and you really want to go fast, it responds very fast and you can go very fast. But the reason that I said I'll speak the third and the fourth is because they are related. A lot of cars can go straight, fast in a straight line, but it's not with this GLE. First of all, this car, it's heavy. It's very heavy. So it can handle very well. The size of the wheels, the XL, make it very good in a narrow spaces, like in corners. I tested it because I went to Sequoia National Park. For those who have been to Sequoia National Park, knows that Sequoia National Park, you have to go all the way up for almost 1 hour or more than 1 hour. And I was surprised how fast and how it was handling small corners without a lot of stress. There is a lot of cars that you can make corners, but the car will be shaking, but not with this GLE. It can handle corners without any problem. And since it's very powerful, yes, you can go slow, and when it feels like Thanos. Fifth reason why I love the GLE. This car is beautiful in a sense of, it's like the beast and the beautiful. It's ugly, but it's dominant. Inside, the sound system, the seats, the comfort, the info system, even though I mentioned that there are things that I don't like about the interior or the info system, still is beautiful car. And whatever you stop somewhere, gas station, or you are washing the car, people make good compliments about this car. You have a beautiful car. I like the color. I like that. I like this. I like that. And that's what makes this car beautiful. It's a GLE. It's a combination of both old, brutal, beautiful interior, and that's what makes the GLE Coupe 53 AMG beautiful. And that's my fifth reason why I love about this car. A lot of people ask me how is the gas mileage of this GLE. Well, I made peace myself. If I'm going to buy the GLE, I don't have to look at the gas mileage, and this has helped me to drive, and I just enjoy the moments. It's like nice food. You don't think about the nice food, but in this GLE you think of when I'm at work, and when the clock it's already time to leave the work, I already think, oh, I'm going to drive my GLE. So I feel every moment when I'm driving this car, long, short distance, and when it's long distance, I don't feel tired because the seat's very comfortable. The position of the seat is very comfortable, almost 6 feet, and there is still room, headroom. The seat itself, how it's molded, it makes you feel not tired. And even though I drive 6, sometimes 7 hours, I next day wake up, well, I just feel sleepy, of course, because this car is very quiet, and the ambient light, it's like you are in massage room where everything is quiet, where everything and the music, it has a good sound system. It has a Burmester, if I pronounce it well, Burmester. The sound is well. I don't know how many speakers does this car have, but it's perfect. I like music. Most of the time I listen to house and techno music, so it sounds perfect. So like I said, let me know in the comments what you think about the GLE. If you pretend to buy, let me know, and maybe I'll help you by giving you by answering you some of the question if my video did not answer your question. So stay tuned until next time, and thanks for watching.